Today, we're digging into the blueprint for the school's massive public expansion. We're focusing on that one really powerful call to action: join the learning revolution.
It's fascinating, yeah. Because that one little section, it basically lays out their entire playbook for the next phase.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. You get the timeline, the dual strategy for how they're planning to scale globally, and this incredibly ambitious quality benchmark they've set for themselves.
Okay, so let's start with that timeline. We know they're currently in a beta phase, working with just a few select private schools. So what's the real strategic value of, keeping the doors shut right now?
Oh, it's completely strategic. I mean, that limitation is everything. They're using this time to rigorously, and I mean rigorously, refine the adaptive AI engine.
And this AI isn't just any old algorithm.
Not at all. You have to remember what this is all built on. We're
Yeah.
talking decades of Nobel Prize-winning cognitive science, and it's fused with PISA-winning Finnish pedagogy.
Right. And for anyone who might not know, why is PISA winning Finnish pedagogy such a big deal here?
Well, PISA is basically the global scorecard for education systems. It's the gold standard. And Finland consistently comes out on top because their approach is all about deep, personalized understanding, not just, rote memorization for a test.
So it's a complex system.
Extremely. When you combine that kind of world-class teaching method with cutting-edge brain science, you absolutely have to road test it before you open it up to the world.
And after that refinement period, we get the public launch, fall 2025, which is when they aim to fulfill that core mission of making learning effective, engaging, and truly enjoyable for everyone.
And that mission, that phrase, is the whole game. But to manage that kind of scale globally, they need support. And
Sure.
they're building two very different kinds of networks to do it.
Yeah, they detail these two essential pillars. First, you have the formal side, this global network of professional teachers. And then the second is more grassroots, this community of unpaid ambassadors. Now, I have to ask, if you're already investing in professional teachers, doesn't relying on over 4,000 unpaid volunteers seem a little, I don't know, unstable? Maybe even a cheap way to scale.
That question really gets to the core of their insight. They need both because they do completely different jobs.
Yeah.
They're not interchangeable.
Okay.
The professional teacher network, that's your quality control pillar. They are there to provide that deep, targeted human support in a student's own language, their own cultural context. They guarantee the depth of the learning.
And the ambassadors.
The ambassadors are the scaling engine. I mean, they're already in 151 countries. They provide the enthusiasm and the rapid reach that a formal structure just can't match. They're out there showing people what this revolution actually makes possible.
It's just an impressive reach, isn't it? Over 4,300 people across 151 countries. And this is all before the public can even sign up. That signals some serious global ambition.
It absolutely does. But let's go back to the most revolutionary part of this whole thing. That promise that education has to be truly enjoyable for everyone.
Right. We hear effective and engaging all the time. Every ed tech company says that. But truly enjoyable.
Yeah.
That seems like the highest possible bar to set. Why is that their ultimate benchmark?
Because deep learning, real learning, it, by its very nature, demands what we call high-friction effort.
That moment of struggle.
Exactly. It's that period where you, the user, genuinely struggle. You're facing resistance, working hard to build new neural pathways. It's difficult. It is often uncomfortable.
So making that enjoyable is the key.
That's the entire key. If the school can actually engineer their system, the AI, the pedagogy, everything, to make that necessary struggle for mastery not just tolerable, but genuinely rewarding and enjoyable for users worldwide, well, then they haven't just improved education. They've overcome a fundamental psychological barrier to learning itself. That is the definition of a new era.
That's the revolution.
So here's a thought for you to take away. If we accept that genuine mastery comes from rigorous, often uncomfortable effort, what does it suggest about their method if they can really make that effortful learning truly enjoyable for people in 151 different countries?
That idea, making high-friction effort genuinely fun, that's the real magic trick here, isn't it? It suggests the design itself is overcoming the brain's natural resistance to doing hard work.